because I believe they started calling us that first. So TI, or targeted individual. But he filmed some guy following him around a grocery store, and he said, by the way, how much do you get? And I was rather shocked in that it was a lot of money, a lot for a no-skill job of criminal harassment. So there are people who are totally invested, and they do go to the authorities, and the authorities either tell you, oh, you're crazy, or they say, sorry, we can't help you. In fact, I went to a sheriff's department in Florida, and I told the duty officer what was going on. I said, I've called. I've tried to explain. I've sent you explanations via email, and I get basically ignored or insulted. This is going on, and I am getting health damage. A lot of us do. Vision destruction, basically bleeding in the brain, heart drying out from being cooked, all kinds of things that are very, very unique health problems that you would not or could not possibly get without being exposed to electromagnetic weapons continuously. You just wouldn't get these problems. But I went to this duty officer, told him, and he said, what is your name again? And he said, come on, follow me to the parking lot. And he went to looked like a private car, maybe his own personal sedan. And he opened the trunk, and he took out a handful of folders. And he said, there you are. He said, and he opened it up and read a little bit. And he said, I'm not allowed to help you. Meaning you don't have any civil or constitutional rights. I'm not allowed to help you or take a report. Sorry, bye. What you're seeing right now is where I worked. It was the NSA Weapons and Space Directorate, and that was the project that I was on. It was to detect jammers that the Russians were actually selling the Iraqis to make our weapons during our invasion go off course, and that could have killed a lot of people. So I spent about 6 months doing those reports, and only to be punished with people trying to kill me for actually trying to claim my own work. But the electromagnetic weapons, here I will tell you something that not a lot of people know. In Florida, the electromagnetic weapons were supplied to the fusion centers by the Naval Security Group in Panama City. They are under the NSA/CSS. And I actually have a picture of one of the people who was photo stalking me from the Navy. And I have a license plate, but I can't find anybody who actually cares enough to investigate and question them as to why they're trying to help murder civilians.